Welcome. I'm Naomi McDonald, and this is my longtime friend and actor extraordinaire, Tom Berenson.
Hi.
And we are at the Blue House Studio in downtown Tulsa, where we recently recorded the audio version of my new book, Away to Me, My Love, A Sheepdog's Tale of Two Lives. And so, Tom, before we get into that, tell us a little bit about you as an actor.
Well, I began my acting career 1979. Since then, have done well over 100 plays, musicals, straight plays, comedies. And this was a little bit different, yet, God, I enjoyed it. I really did.
Well, I can see that when you're used to a stage and plays, that the manner could be very different than being in a studio. And although your portion, the Luke Speaks portion, is only 11 minutes, it is 11 very, very powerful minutes, very impactful minutes. So explain to us what that was like.
You know, finding that character, I really was difficult. Mainly because as I read the words that you had written, I found them very sad. I read it, I bet, 10 times before I was able to get through the entire script without crying.
Uh-huh.
But then I started listening to the words that he spoke.
Mm-hmm. You got into the character.
I started to hear him.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't sad.
No.
There were places that he was a character. He did funny things. And being able to kind of get that together in my head and listening to what you wrote and what he said made it easy. It really did. You have to find the emotion in a character, and I think I did. He wasn't sad.
No.
He was moving from a very painful place
Yes.
to another life, if you will.
Right. A new job. He became my angel. He became my guide.
I remember 2 places. One, where he talked about, after the vet had been there, mm-hmm. and he talked about jumping up into the seat of the pickup.
Uh-huh.
And he said, I jumped into it. And I hadn't been able to do that forever.
Right.
He didn't realize at that point that he had made that transition. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until you spoke to him, but you weren't looking at him.
No, I wasn't looking at him. I was looking on the wrong
you were
side
looking
of the truck.
at this old ragged coat that he'd been able to take off and shed.
Right.
And he realized that.
Right.
And he realized at that point that you would never be apart. Because now, as you said, he was your guide, mm-hmm. your angel.
Right. Awesome. Absolutely beautiful, Tom. Those 11 minutes, that portion of the Luke Speaks of my book, I felt so blessed to be able to share Luke's words, because they're also words that I've heard so many times through my profession as an animal communicator. And I'm not sure when it happened, but it moved from a very sad time for me to a very cherished time to be able to make that connection from the animals that have transitioned to their humans. And one of the questions that they ask the most, are they okay? And they are okay, because our animals have a more organic understanding of that transition. And so my memoir, Away to Me, My Love, A Sheepdog's Tale of Two Lives, chronicles my experience with my herding dog, Luke, and the lessons that he taught me through that time. And so I invite you, my book, the audiobook, will be available very soon on Audible and Amazon and iTunes. The ebook and paperback and hardbacks are available now on Amazon and all of your major retailers. The major portion of A Way to Be My Love was recorded in Georgia by Karen Cummins. The profound 11 minutes of the Luke Speaks portion recorded by Tom Berenson, and we thank you so much.
My pleasure.